Update 3.17 is just around the corner, and with that we get ship-to-ship refueling, and for that we're gonna need a Starfarer. So today we're gonna go and buy one, we're gonna take a tour around it and see what it's all about. If you like to explore the depth of space, then you want to hear about today's sponsor, Farpoint. Farpoint makes everything you need for stargazing and astrophotography. Whether you're new to the hobby or if you are a veteran astronaut, Farpoint has what you need. Do you have an old DSLR that you want to breathe some new life into? Get one of their compact double reflectors, perfect for capturing deep sky objects like the Pleiades or the Orion Nebula. Go to farpoint.d2a.com and start your space adventure today. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Citizen. Today I'm gonna go and buy myself a Starfarer because we get ship-to-ship refueling and I want to have access to one when that arrives. But first we need a ship to actually go. We need to go to Lorville. So what should we fly today? You know what, I always like my origin ships. Let's go with the 350R. That is a beautiful little boat. Pad number 1. Elevators haven't spawned in yet. Oh. Ta-da! Teleporting elevators. Wouldn't be Star Citizen without missing elevators, wouldn't it? Helmet, check. Flip all the power switches on. Landing gear up, and off we go. And while in Quantum, this is a good opportunity to take another good look at that ship. Look at that. I do love my origin ships. They are so beautiful. And there we have it. Beautiful, beautiful Lorville. Let's see if we can find ourselves a place to land. Here we have New Deal Shipyard. And let's see, we are gonna get a MISC. Oh, that's broken. MISC Starfarer for 6.6 million. Oh, so expensive. You can see here I have 8.4 million, so I'm still gonna have 1.7 left. But well, guess I gotta save up for the next ship after this. So, let's go ahead and confirm purchase. There is really nothing like when you've been mining and mining and mining and saving up for a new ship. When you finally go and actually purchase it, it's the best thing ever. MISC Starfarer. There it is, waiting for us in Hangar 5. Okay, here we are. Look at that big thing. It's awesome. And of course back here we have the fuel tanks, as this is a refueling ship. Those are all stored here, and when 3.17 comes around, we're going to be able to store... Basically, either we can store hydrogen fuel or quantum fuel in these tanks, and we're going to be able to refuel other ships. But first, I need to figure out how to get inside. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's a little dangerous. Okay, mental note, do not stand underneath that ramp. That's okay, fair enough. Go to the side before you open it. So we're just going to go straight to the cockpit, get this thing out of the hangar. And, oh god. Straight to the cockpit. Sure, let's try straight ahead. Nope, that's outside. Where's the cockpit? Let's try one of the side doors, maybe. Once it goes up. That's a good start. Further forward? Ah, here we go. I have successfully located the cockpit. Oh, look at this. Actual captain's chair. Let's get some proper lights on this thing so we can actually see what's going on. Take another good look. There's not a lot of room inside this hangar for this ship. We better wait for those doors to open up before we leave. And it has a spoiler. Nice. Wait, the thrusters are not strong enough to actually lift off on its own. Do we need... Hold on, we actually need to boost in order to... Full pips to thrusters. Whoa, this thing is heavy. This is as much lift access as I will get. There we go, let's boost it. Then we can get a little bit more out of it. View out from the cockpit is terrible, but again, it is a MISC ship, I guess, so... That is to be expected. I love the flight models in this game. This ship just feels like it weighs, I don't know, 2 apartment buildings. I guess it kind of does, but I moved us out to the outskirts of Lorwell, and I'm gonna put us down out here somewhere. There we go. So here we are, back in the hangar where we started, where the original ingress point, I guess. I love that animation with the handles and the door and the bolt going across, locking it. Boom. And it just tells you this door is now locked. Okay, let's take a look around. So, pretty spacious hangar. I like that. Let's start with this one here. Mind your head. Is there anything airlock access? Okay, so there are indications of the floor. So I guess this is gonna work as an airlock. There was a door here, I think. Was it further up? There. There's a door. I guess these would be suit storage. Storing spacesuits. It kind of makes sense, as I can see no other use for this room than functioning as an airlock. So you would close this, you could depressurize it, and we found this before to go outside. There's no ladder, so I guess this is more for like space related stuff. Let's head back out the airlock, back down this corridor, and back into the hangar. So in order to get anywhere else, we have to use... Were there 2 side doors? Oh, there's only 1 side door, so you have to use this door over here. It's not labeled, so it says mind your head. And this takes us up to the 2nd floor. 2nd deck, I guess it's a deck. So there was the stairs. This door here took me out to the catwalk. There's a catwalk over there too. But I think we're gonna start with this door here, see where this takes us. So we get into this observation room where we can look at what's going on down there. And I guess this area functions as an airlock 2, as they did call it lock 1. So maybe this is outside? Yes, it is. Look at this. So out here, we have like a catwalk at the rear of the ship. We have all the tanks here, and this is exposed to space. And I believe, and I'm not sure, I believe some of these monitors here is going to be replaced in the next patch. We're going to come back and take a look at it in the next patch as well. And we're going to be able to control the refueling process. So ship refueling would come up here towards the rear of the ship, and we're going to be able to control some kind of refueling arm, a bit like you see in the Stratotankers when they refuel planes in the air. They have these like nozzles they extend. I think we're going to have a similar thing going on here where people can dock to a nozzle and then we can transfer fuel. And I would assume at least these is going to be able to monitor the content of these tanks. I don't know. We'll have to see when 3.17 comes around. So do stay tuned to the channel if you are interested in seeing how the ship changed between the patches. Going out the other side of this airlock. Is it maybe this room that's supposed to be an airlock? I don't know. We come out to the other side of the catwalk. Let's try this, see where this leads us. If we go in here, either go that way or this way. I'm going to start here because this is then the opposite side of the cargo bay. This one leads us out to the other catwalk. And that door over there was the one right next to the stairs we came up from. So that just connects that. But this room here, apart from being another observation deck over the cargo area, we have escape pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 escape pods, it seems, in this room. And this takes us up to the bridge, where you have pilot, a co-pilot, and a captain's chair. Can you actually control anything from the captain's chair? No. You can't actually control the ship from it, but I guess that we control the power. That's about it. We can turn power on and off on the ship. Fair enough. But yeah, I also saw in one of the videos that CRG did on this that we're also going to be able to control the fuel flow from one of these consoles in here. where we're gonna be able to go and manage like how much people are paying for the fuel, if they should pay at all, how much we're transferring, turning on pumps and those kind of things. Maybe we're gonna be able to control the same things from the panels out the rear, but at the very least they're gonna be controllable from in here too. So if you are refueling, you don't have to go all the way back through the ship. But let's make our way back here to this level. And then there was this hallway here leading us up to second, third deck. I guess the entry deck would be the first, so this would be the third deck. Oh god. Okay, we have doorway, hallway, doorway. Let's go with this doorway first. Okay, so this takes us up to yet another deck, and there is ladders right next to it in case elevators is out, I guess. Okay, so that's just an elevator up to a deck above us. We're gonna finish this deck first before we go up. This one, and by the way, in case you're confused about where we are, we came up the stairs here, and we went into the elevator access in there. They could have labeled that somehow. It actually, no, living quarters. Okay, so apparently living quarters must be in the deck above. This one goes to maintenance. So we have some kind of Jeffrey's tube? I don't know. Maintenance area at least. Panels. Potentially panels that could be opened after the patch maybe. I don't know. Further forward here. More escape pods. And another. I feel like we are in the wings above the tanks right now. Yeah, look at that. We're in the hallway. You can see the other hallway across there. So we are walking above the tank right now. And back here, there's a very ominous looking door. Ah, turret access. Okay, so clearly there must be turrets back here. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. Belly mounted turrets. Got it. It's a bit of a long walk to get access to the turrets, but I guess they're in a good position to defend the ship. Okay, so we come back here. We came in through that door where we had the little Jeffrey's tube in there, or access area. Back here is nothing. Gravity generator. And another elevator? Wait, where does this go? Oh! Oh, we are out here! Look at that! So there are apparently elevators back here that takes you inside. So this is also an airlock, as these go outside. And therefore these must be spacesuit. So this is another airlock from the maintenance deck. So you can go straight for the maintenance deck, take an elevator, and you're out at the refueling area. That kind of makes sense. Let's try the other side here. Engines, perhaps? I don't know. Another very weird hallway that leads to nowhere. God, I'm getting lost here. Okay, so now we're on the opposite side, so I would assume that... Hold on. This leads... No, that's wrong. I'm lost. What is backwards? This is... Okay. This is backwards. This is the opposite side. Here we go. So now we're on the opposite wing, where we were over there before. And obviously there's going to be another turret back there. God, I'm getting lost here. Okay, so now we are... Wait, we haven't been here. Jesus, this shit is confusing to find your way around. I feel like we've been... Oh! Oh, this is where we... Oh, okay. So we've been... This is where we came up to this level. And then we came over here. Or we can now come over here. And then we can go back here. Where there's another lift access. Okay. Okay, so... there's of course a ladder access, but there's no stair access. There's only ladders or elevators up to this deck, which is deck number 4. This just says 3. I guess this is deck 4 then. Much lighter in color. Okay, so there's an elevator here, and I guess an elevator here. But this one says 1. Don't they go the same place? Go down 1 level. The other one did too. Okay, well, I'm confused. But here we have another turret. And then we have a door there. A door there. And this kind of looks like a mess area. So I think we're at the top of the ship right now. It's a kitchen and a table. Plenty big table for 6 people. But, okay. This looks like a captain's quarters. Yeah. Kind of missing a chair. Unless... Nope. Kind of missing a chair there. Oh, will you look at that. How cute is that? And there's... very open toilets, shower thing going on here. Definitely that should be captain's quarters, I guess. So my guess would be some of these doors is gonna be the crew quarters. This one? Oh yeah, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tapes. Okay, so 7 crew. Oh, sorry. 6 crew and a captain. Sleeping for 7. With him and hers toilets. Toilet shower combis. So you can sit there and do whatever. And take a shower at the same time. I think we're just missing that door there. Okay, this is a door. This is a ladder. Wait, this goes into a maintenance hatch? This ship is so confusing. Nope. Go away. Oh. Oh. Ah, okay, so this is just one of the maintenance hatches. We just missed the ladder last time we were in here. But there's apparently a ladder in here that goes straight up to the... Okay, I am proper lost right now. I think, hold on, what is forward on the ship right now? And where's the steps down? Steps down is here. Right? Yes. And then we are at the... Yeah, then we are at the observation deck. Overlooking that. So then we have to go around. We need to go over to that door there in order to get out. Now, if you wanted to go to... Oh, the cockpit is over there. Ah, never mind. This should take us down. Yeah. And we're back in the hangar. This is probably the first ship that I've ever seen where I feel like I need a map. Because... Oh my god, this is confusing. Look, okay, let's just see. How many doors do we have to go through to get from the cargo to the cockpit? Right, so we're starting here. This is not counting the entrance, right? Let's say that we get that one for free. So from the hangar, we go over here. Through door number 1. Then we run up the stairs. And then we go through door number 2. Walk across the catwalk. To door number 3. Now, was this a door? I feel like it was. Okay, I can't seem to find it if it's there. But that takes us to door number 4. And 5. Before we finally arrive at the cockpit. This is not a ship where you want to just spend a lot of time getting in and out, because that's gonna take a while. There is our landing bay, and we're gonna try to center ourselves right above the hangar. And we're gonna nose forward a little bit. And then we're gonna move the nose all the way forward just before we hit that thing there. We're gonna pull back, level it off, probably lower the landing gear.
Landing gear down.
And that's a landing. Look at that. Almost got its center. I'm pretty happy with that landing. We got it in the hangar and we are almost within the lines. Close enough. And now I'm just gonna spend the next half hour finding my way out of the ship. I'm wondering, can we save a bit of time? Can we jump the railing here? Yes, you can. You only take a little bit of damage doing it. Okay, so you can save a bit of time on your way out by jumping that. Those doors, they never get old. Whatever they do, please do not change these doors. They are amazing. And there we have it. That is the MISC Starfarer that's going to receive a overhaul for the 3.17 patch. If you want to see what they do with the ship, hopefully make some more intuitive ship interiors. If you want to see the ship-to-ship refueling when it comes out the next patch, then do stay tuned to the channel as we are going to be playing around with that. Maybe you want to try this out for yourself. Maybe you want to be part of the crew that does the refueling. Maybe you want to be the ship being refueled. Come by Discord. It's at discord.d2a.com. Link is in the description. And we're going to set up some org events doing the PTU and also when the thing go live so we can try with this out and clear out with it. But that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys in space.